Okay, so here's a super simple and super delicious one just for you, or whoever's eating it. Now this goes super well with so many things, from ice cream to toast to pork, even as a pie filling or even on its own. Today we learn how to make burnt apple puree. Begin by getting some apples. Any variety or mixture will work just fine, except the Red Delicious, also known as the Crapple. Just remember that the Granny Smiths tend to be a lot more sour or tart, so you'll need to taste and to adjust the season accordingly. Next, peel and chop your apples. It doesn't really matter how big or small they are, just as long as they're not blended to a pulp. For this recipe, I'm using 3 large apples. Yes, I know this is volumetric, but this is one recipe that you can learn to guesstimate and to adjust on the fly. Many people try to avoid their apples browning by soaking them in salt water. I'm not a huge fan personally, as I don't like salty apples. Instead, a far simpler and tastier way to prevent oxidization is to use some acid. A small squeeze of lemon, lime, or a little apple cider vinegar will do the trick. Next, place a pan over medium to high heat, toss in about 50 grams of unsalted butter, let it melt and brown a little. Once it starts smelling delicious and nutty, pour in a little bit of olive oil. I find that this helps prevent the butter from burning. Next, pour in your apples, give them a good stir and coat them with the fats. Let them cook for about 15 to 20 minutes, stirring occasionally. What we're aiming for is super tender apples with some nice charring on the sides and edges. Once that's done, toss them into a blender while still hot. Add an extra 50 grams of butter and blend until smooth. If you want a thinner or smoother puree, then just add more butter. Taste for seasoning and add some sugar if it isn't sweet enough. Let it cool and store in the fridge in an airtight container. And there you have it, how to make burnt apple puree. Now this will last 1 to 2 weeks in the fridge, but in practice it usually disappears within a few days, because it's so damn good. I guess you could cook some pork seasoned with either miso or gochujang, render off the fats, slice it into bite-sized pieces, serve it with the apple puree, and you got yourself a smashing meal. But that's all for today. If you enjoyed the video or learned something new, remember to like and subscribe and to share the video. Also, let me know what other dishes you'd like to learn in the comments down below. I post every Tuesday and Friday, so remember to hit that notification bell so you don't miss a beat. But for now, I'll say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.